Hey to my awesome women over 40, close to 50, like me. I'm on a mission to help y'all attract the love you desire and deserve. And if you so choose to get married because you deserve love, I promise you, you do. You are so deserving of someone to love you the way that you desire. And guess what, honey? If it don't work, you can move on to the next, on to the next. I'm also kind of an advocate for divorce. I've been married 3 times. If I got to get married 10 times to get to the person that is my equally yoked person, I would do it. But y'all, I am very involved in my community because when I met my husband, I was living in a different county and I really had planned on moving back to Florida. I was gonna wait till my son graduated. I'm like, I'm back to Florida. Well, I'm still in Georgia. Georgia's home, whether I'm with him or not, it won't even matter. I love my county. I am close to I do work with my commissioners, my county commissioners, I go to board meetings. I'm active in my city with my mayor. I love it here. So I went to a meeting at our senior citizen center today, and it was about like a community block fund. It's called Community Development Block Funding Grant, and many of you all might get it in your communities. And it is $1.5 million in funding, and they kind of wanted our opinion, our constituents, right, and agencies, nonprofits, on how to use the funds. I'm like, oh, I'm going to provide input. I thought it was informational setting. I meet other people. Well, it was just me and one other lady showed up. So I'm filling it out and I'm noticing all these seniors. I'm like, this is cool. Now, remember, at this center, 55 plus is a senior. My husband's 56, so there was men there. I was like, ooh, y'all could go meet y'all some men because they was checking. God, y'all look, I had on my work clothes today. They was checking me out. I had on my pantyhose and my little cute heels. And I'm like, these men, they my speed, honey. So then I got a $4.20 lunch. It was some chicken, some okra and tomato, some cabbage, some cornbread, and cinnamon roll. And I got a drink, $4.20. And he was like, that's every Wednesday, Friday. And I'm like, this is cool. So I'm sitting there, they playing music, all these seniors coming in, talking and looking at each other. And they had a gym there. So I'm like, this is nice. So I went to the front, was like, can I get some information? They even had a day party going on. I could not believe it, y'all. The lady was like, yeah, it's for our 55 plus community. And I saw my husband's 56. So she got 2 applications. He said, oh, you qualify because you're married. Okay. So they have food, lunch, fitness requirements. they have uh, uh, they have a spring fling coming up that I'm going to go to. Yeah, I'm gonna be going up in there because y'all know I'm kind of look like this probably into my old age, and I'm gonna tell you why. There are women in my Pilates classes in their 60s and 70s, and they actually look better than me in their bodies. Their bodies are tighter, more slender. Like they do. There's 2 of them, just 2, but they still look better than I do. Um, they have movie matinees. They have a spring fling I'm going to. They have pool hall, bid whist, hand and foot, Pinocchio. Is it Pinocchio? I don't know what it's called. I'm sorry, y'all. Ping pong, group activities, bingo, sip and color, monthly birthdays, AARP, Parkinson's. They do quilts. They have travel club. Oh, I'm gonna go on this one. They're going to Biltmore Estates. They have um, flute making, crocheting group, motivational Mondays, senior choir practice, how to make beaded earrings and bracelets, soul line dancing, how to stay healthy with herbal teas. I'm like, these are classes, and it's an activity center. So one guy was coming out, he looked kind of young, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna join. He was like, well, I'm 50. I think he works like with the county. And I'm like, well, my husband's 56 and I'm getting ready to be 47. He was like, yeah, you're gonna join. Come on up here. I said, y'all having a day party? Oh my gosh, they have Zumba, Afro beats, total body conditioning, senior stretch. I mean, this is so cool. And I'm going into public service and seniors vote. My great grandma says seniors vote. So, well, my grandson's great grandma. So I'm going, they have fishing, they have the botanical gardens. And then they're going to the Fox Brothers Theater. Oh my gosh. This is like wants to be my new crew, y'all. I am so tickled. They got the whole lunch menu for the month. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. They have fried chicken, baked chicken, and It was delicious. It was really, really good. Yams they have here, certain I guess the menu items kind of rotate a little bit. But for some of you all in your, later 40s, like I said, I think go 10 years older. I'm sorry, my 40 something year old mentally promised I wouldn't date you. I like men a little older. My husband's about 10 years. I had a man recently who was like 22 years older, and he mentioned his mother was 22 years older than his father, or excuse me, younger. But I mean, he's a pretty sharp man. But I know it seems weird, but we're aging. And I was looking at them. A lot of them had walkers. I'm like, well, keep active. I noticed I probably trimmed down a little bit because you could see more of my clavicle, but have fun. Like today was such a good day. I needed to make a really firm decision in something going on personally in my life. And today was the day. I was like, these seniors are so happy. Whether they in their walkers and they came, they was so happy. And I'm like, and I'm kind of standing back, y'all, because y'all know I normally have my chair and I sit down here. So that's why I want to be above the. But they were so happy that I just thought to myself, I have to be happy. I have to be happy in my life. I have to be happy with the people in my life. I'm happy. I have hobbies. I paint. I Chicago step, and I'm getting good at it. I'm gonna go to nationals. I mean, I do Pilates, yoga, bar, cycle. I have friendships. I have healthy relationships with family members, all my children, my grandmother, my uncles, my aunts. I love life. I have a sister. We're not close as we could be, but we talk. We're not talking, which is good. I'm happy. These seniors were so much fun. So if you have a senior citizen center in your community, you've never been, y'all need to check it out. And I'm telling you, it's a senior activity center, and ours is amazing. It's amazing. So I do leave my email in there. It's justmontina@gmail.com. So I'm not going to kind of publicize where I go. But if you're kind of in Georgia, you might be near my county, and I'll be happy to share it with you because, I ain't scared of y'all. So anyways, y'all have a nice day. Thanks as always for watching. Again, the men, they was the men. They single because most of them at 55 plus 60, if they're single, they're typically widowed or divorced and they want to get married. They know at this point in life they need a companion. And why not let it be you, honey? Bye, y'all.